But it turned out I got an even more spectacular job. And then I got $286 million because I was so spectacular. And in the middle of it, he was telling a story, and that's another point where he started getting booed, about how Jack Welch, when he used to work for the legendary businessman Jack Welch, who ran TV, etc. And he's like, and Jack calls me into his office, and he tells a story about office politics.
Oh, okay. I think we have that video.
Yeah,
it's the next one.
If you want to be successful, you're going to have to figure out how to get along with everyone. And that includes difficult people.
Editing. Edit box. Post a comment.
Some people...
Select. Capital P. Window keyboard. Voice in capital. Voice input. More features. More features.
Some people will be looking for a fight.
Close clip. https://StreamYard. HT. More feature. Capital T. Capital T. Delete.
But don't be the
Capital
one
T
they
deleted.
find it with.
Modal. Editing. Modal.
Focus
Modal.
on people's good qualities.
Modal. Editing.
I have to be honest. I mean, and you can hear the people chanting, hey, the
Window
Rhinelanders.
navigation space.
Excellent. Okay, but at the same time, I will say I feel so much discomfort, like just
StreamYard.
because it's so cringy. It's so cringy. Do you ever watch things that are so cringy that like it makes you kind of spit to your stomach?
Totally.
That's an example.
My son will literally walk out of the room when something like that happens on a TV show or movie that we're watching because he can't stand the cringe. Okay.
Comment action.
So here.
What up? What up?
Jack Wilson is Motivation Monday. Let's go.
Yeah. You know it, bro. I'm in here. I'm in here. I got my lunch. Get these links pinned up in here. About to get it started.
Saying, hey,
Shit's crazy. A lot to talk about.
And
a lot of things to get it going.
Right? But he's going to finish the story.
Motivation is
right?
almost always running.
Not let those people who are looking to pick a fight find you.
Dialogue. List.
Oops. That's exactly what's happening.
Oh, yeah, bro.
He went to go give the speech.
Okay, got that pin. Just enough time to put this down for that next notification.
Face for that. And the reason is he's the one leading the cost study.
Post it.
And they're all doing it.
Got that.
They all agree.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, indeed.
Here's a reminder. It's time for the Pivot Show. Ivan, here's a reminder. It's time for the Pivot Show.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Okay. Play video.
Ooh, let's go.
The National
Advertising to
Face.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what time it is? Hey. So grab it. Yeah. It's on. Hey. Okay.
Grab yourself some popcorn, baby. Cause the easy show is alright. Come chill with us. Ain't the show gonna have a good time. We got the vibe, we got the vibe.
Welcome to my room. Yes, I'm blind.
Catch me Monday through Saturday live, 7 p.m. East Coast time.
Yeah, yeah.
We on the rise, kick off your shoes.
Enjoy the ride.
What we can
do is motivate minds. One day y'all up on your line.
Topics to try, thinking decline, wasting some time. We get the Wednesday where we can ride.
It's a new wave music with the independent time. Yeah, yeah.
Talk Black Thursday, where we don't talk, you don't talk to me. Yeah, PC's open, mic can be the place where you can chit chat to me.
That's right.
But I like Saturdays, it remind me of the most
Get on mic and you can rock the stage. Join the strain.
So won't you come join with me and you can be a part of me in the Beast team. Call my please.
Catch me weekly on the Blunt MC.
Won't you come join with me? You can be a part of me in the Beast team. I call my please. Catch me weekly on the Blunt MC.
All right. What's happening, y'all, man? Y'all know what it is. Today is Motivation Monday. And what we have today is a day where we're coming in kind of irregular today, you know. In most cases, oh shit, started off falling, but I couch it. See, in most cases, we have a situation where, you know what I mean, it's just we're talking about what's motivating us this week, what we got to be motivated. Yeah, we motivated. But just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, between that and then there's just the facts that, you know what I'm saying, last week was a hectic week for me. I will say that much. We were having tech issues. All types of shit was going on. I just apologize in advance for all of the weirdness that's taking place, and had no rapport for any of it. I will say that today started off my week pretty damn weird, but I will say progress is progress, and so far everything I've been told from my previous fortune reading about a few weeks ago has started to come full circle. So almost everything that I stressed over and was more upset and worried, thinking something was gonna be wrong or something was going to go wrong, actually came out to my advantage, except the fact that I still have to figure out how I'm going to fix this situation with T-Mobile, which they obviously are giving no leeway or resources to help me with that. So just a friendly reminder to any of you people that are trying to switch your services, make sure you can afford to pay the bill when it's due. Because the first 2 months, you're going to have to pay the bill whenever they set it for you to pay it. Just a friendly reminder. I don't know if I must have missed that part of the information because they never disclosed that. So there's that. And, you know, yeah, that's very much the rule of how you activate an account with T-Mobile. See, you have to have the account for 60 days in order to negotiate a billing date that works for you. You see that? That's the fine print that never was disclosed upon the alteration of me switching from Metro by T-Mobile to T-Mobile. So that is great. The switch was just smooth and light, but very damaging all at the same time. And it's mainly because of the simple fact that this situation got out of control. Okay, because everybody knows, I don't know if you do, but most of the people know. Toph. I got a question though, before I get any further into my little rant for the week, or my rant of what's motivating me this week. Toph, I remember you telling me you did have an announcement you wanted to make today. You let me know if you're still in here and we can get it up. Bring you in here and have that reposted so that everybody can get that notification. I do remember you saying something about scheduling another meet with me today. I'm cool with that. Absolutely cool with that. You know, I usually little more prompt about letting people know what the announcements are. But hey, we got a lot of shit going on here. And last week, like I said, last week was just one of the craziest things. Made me feel some type of way, but instead of
Gemini Squad 1 https://www.
Instead of going that route and allowing, you know, the negatives to suck up my day and suck the life out of me, I just decided I was going to not let things affect me, even though I had countless things that tried to approach themselves to be that way today. Yeah, I mean, starting with the fact that, you know, I believe that this facility, the staff here, have a set of people that they are trying to retain from leaving because they know that this is guaranteed money. Yeah, I'm not for that. I'm not for that. I don't care. I could say, you could say what you want to say, do what you want to do, but, you know, I'm out. Yeah, no, you're right. Just let me know. All right. But yeah, man, like, you know, I'm just basically saying my thing, saying my piece about this week. For me, I'm motivated to do what's right on behalf of myself and people who just probably may not even know what that means, what that looks like to them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for showing people how to advocate, or, you know, whenever they don't have people advocating. So it's mainly because I go through that shit all the time, and ain't nothing worse than having somebody who don't advocate for you when you need them. What's happening, Toph, man? Talk to me, brother. What's going on with this update you got for me, dog? Man, it's another day on the God's green earth, and we just enjoying every beautiful sunset. Hmm. Okay. What kind of bike you working with? Oh shit. Oh, okay. So what we looking at? An American chopper right there? Oh, okay. We got the Honda. A Honda. Shout out the Honda. Yeah, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. My pops used to ride them damn things. They used to scare the shit out of me. I swear. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I just am not a speed freak. I'm not a speed demon. I like riding in a car. I like driving fast sometimes. Depends on the person driving. You know what I mean? Severely, it depends on the person driving. Uh huh. Yeah, see, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I could see, like, cause I don't know, maybe it's because I've had, you know, incidences. I've had friends, you know, a couple of my good family members, like for example, my fiance's little brother, who used to be a mechanic. He used to work on small transmissions, small engines, and basically he built bikes from the ground. You know what I mean? He built motorcycles like that from the ground up. Like, and he went to school out there in Arizona for it. And as he was doing classes out there in Arizona for that shit, he fucked around and got into a bike accident. Um, a lady was drunk driving on the highway, Yeah, it was in the that motor school outside the motor school of out there in Arizona. Yeah, yeah. MMI or CTU, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was CTU he went to. But yeah, it was pretty much the same premise. They basically he went out there on a scholarship. He was good at what he did. All he did was build bikes. You know what I mean? Tested them, for all that speed and velocity and the stuff that you get from the enjoyment of riding them. And he got murdered by somebody who was recklessly driving drunk. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel bad about it, but ever since then, I've just had a very devastating situation. Ever since that, I've been really, really scared of just riding bikes. Hmm. Mm. Not much, brother. Not much. Still waiting to see how many more submissions we pull in for the Peasy Show's theme song challenge. We're looking at a few days now. It's 8 days left since today is the 22nd. We got to the 30th. Preset. Like I said, that song will be released. Whoever wins that submission. So, um, including you, we got about 4 so far. I mean, and it's looking like it's gonna be a tough choice between all 4 of you guys. But I mean, hell, I've made tougher choices. I say that, you know what I'm saying, because of the simple fact that it's really just about the way I feel like each individual person. Mhm. And to be honest, I like it. I like how each individual person, took the project, took the project in. You know what I mean? Like there was, you and your creative mind to it. Shout out to my dude, Drastic, who's out there. Your boy Drastic, out there, put out the track. He put his version up. His version came first, which is crazy. My dude DIP, and then you as well. So I mean, I'm like I said, there is one other artist. I'm sure you don't know who this is, but the brother goes by, Sabretooth. He switched his name, which he used to go by Mr. Brock, but he realized that a lot of people hold that name. It's a very popular name. Um, so he switched his name. He decided to go with, yeah, see what I'm saying? That was the thing. And another thing I actually was kind of like, thinking out, like as I go through this week of what's motivating me and stuff. I have so many things going on. Like I'm planning on moving. I'm filling out forms to move into a certain place. I have this application I put in just today. And there's a few things I'm still missing or whatever, but I need to grab them from here to turn in before I turn in the whole application, which, I got my caseworker on the case, so she's pretty much helping me fix that whole situation and iron it out. But because I'm doing certain things like this and I'm using outside sources from this facility, other people in this facility, staff-wise, are starting to take it's basically getting sore or calling it getting salty attitudes and everything. So, I have had different things happen due to these people having a sort of retaliatory attitude. And here's my thing on it. If it's not retaliation, then why is it so targeted towards me? Why is it something so stupid that you would be willing to accept doing and think that I wouldn't say anything about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be surprised to know how many people think that by ignoring what I said and going on with their day, that that's the way to go when it comes to like avoiding me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's really not. It's funny as it sounds. It's like I'm not the type of person that needs a person to avoid. You know, you don't have to avoid me, because if you don't want to if you don't want to be bothered, I'll leave you the hell alone. Just that simple. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's really not a thing for me to be up somebody's ass that doesn't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like being around people that give me that kind of vibe. You know what I mean? It's just not for me. But yeah, so basically that's where I'm at right now. You know, I'm constantly having to reiterate that I am still an individual person and I am independent in my soul, in my own way. I don't need your help. If you want me, if I want to get out of something, if I want to go away from, if I want to get the fuck away from you, I will do so. And I will get up on my own 2 feet and walk away. But the problem seems to be that some of these folks in here have said things like, I think that's what it is, because what I realize is some of these people in here have come in here saying, oh, I'm out of here. I can't do this and blah, 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 blah. But then they are the ones that are still actually here. Okay. I'm one of the oldest people that has been in this building. I've been in this building since it opened in 2017. But the issue that I'm having is the things that have gone on in this building since I've been here have started an entire evolutionary chain of things that have changed the format of the building. So I no longer see myself being a participant willing. Yeah, it's like I feel like I wore out my welcome. You know what I mean? And that 5-year mark told me so. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, this is really your time to leave, because all of these different things are no longer what were once the things that kept you in here and made you want to be, you know, welcome in here. So I'm now making my exit. And I think that because I'm making that exit and that effort to get out, people are just not trying to accept that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bunch of people that are working against me. Hey, Spiritual Essentials. Shout out to my homegirl, the queen that just stepped in here, the wellness goddess that's speaking on nothing but how to get your body right from the herbals that the earth has provided. Love that. I got to get back with you, I know, but I just been dealing with a lot. Financially, I can't afford you right now, love. But you know, I still got you in my heart and in my mind when it comes to things like that black soap and that yoni spread, that yoni wash for your testicles. Cause boy, niggas need that dubbed bowel wash. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, it's a bunch of motherfuckers out here that don't even realize they balls be sweaty and shit and they stink. Women don't want to tell you that because they want to respect your game. You know? Thank you. But it just is what it is. If your balls stink, man. But like, I gets me a nice little washing with the ball wash from my homegirl, Spiritual Essentials. She provides that, you know what I'm saying? And she makes sure that the balls come back nice and splash. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta throw I don't care. That's a plug. That's a plug in I'll tell anybody about. So you know what I'm saying? I'm welcoming that for real. But yeah, man, like this has been one of those experiences. This year for me has been just an experience, bro. I just been trying to get things in an order because I'm sick of them being the way they are right now. I'm sitting here cleaning up house pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So I done started going out, getting stuff and bringing stuff in to replace the old stuff that was in its place. You know what I'm saying? So it's now coming into one of those situations right now where the next and final step of that is to move into a new place. Because I've said it, and I had said it when I first started the show back 3 years ago. You know what I mean? I started this show 2 months ago, or 2 months, 3 years ago. 3 years and 2 months ago. So it just was like, when I first did this, it was like, don't know. Do I really want to do this? Is this really where I want to be at? But then I said, this is not going to change if I don't take the opportunity to, you know what I mean, document how I'm doing this, or at least taking inventory of like making people see that this is my, yeah, man. Like I really put into a perspective like the fact that time has changed. I'm not that young dude that I was before, and a lot of the things that I've been doing just ain't what they was from the years before. So I'm a totally different person, you know what I mean, as opposed to what goes on around me now. Cause like what goes on around me now, I was okay with because of how I came into the building. I came into the building looking for something to step on and hold on to, right? Which that's common sense for a building like this. This building is supposed to be transitional. You see what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be a stagnation of something of sorts, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Go ahead. What was it? Be the change you want to see in the world. That's it, bro. Cause that's really what it is, bro. Like you have to implement the change that you want to see happening. You know what I mean? In order for you to see it take effect in your own circle around you, because people will start to see that that's how you move, you know? And what they see from your reaction to things is often the reflection of how they understand you. So, I mean, in any sense of the word, man, like I'm not you can obviously see that I'm just not that dummy type person, man. So with the situation being what it is here, and I've been going through these constant situations of the housing department, you know, people that are supposed to be, helping with all of these different, things, and instead of them helping with certain things, they're making these things kind of like complex. It's like, how do you take and put someone in a position, right, where they can actually figure out what it means to budget their money, how much money they have and how much they spend on different things, right, to equate to how much they can save, if by the time they get a grip on all of that, you now have introduced them to the fact that they're going to no longer be getting assistance from you moving forward to your next goal in life, which should be independence. That's like giving somebody the license to drive and then blowing out then shooting both their tires and robbing them for every dime they got. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I mean. It just blows my mind to know that there are organizations that will say things, they will push your name, they will do whatever it takes to put your name in their category of accolades so that it accounts to credited, information that they can utilize and go back to and broadcast it where they feel like it, to showboat their goodwill toward man, so to speak. You know what I mean? But then they come and they turn on you when you get when you get behind them walls. It's like, oh, whoa. It's like, where the hell? It's like you just walked into the jungle for real. But I mean, it's not to be honest with you though, this is nothing but the low income hustle grind, man. It's the low income hustle grind, bro. So for be honest with you, if you're a low income man, you a low income hustler out here, bro. Like we living through a lot. Cause I can't hate that I'm low income. I can't even fake the funk, nigga. It is what it is. But at the same time, I make sure that you know what I'm saying? Be that as it may, I still am a real person. You know what I'm saying? Like I am living proof that America has homeless people. Like if you want to put it like that, like don't put it like that. We got motherfucking. I'm practically homeless as you think about it, bro. Because I mean, even in the place where I live, it's not even considered housing. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna step in the door, step out just as everybody else outside is. You know what I mean? So I feel for the pain of the people that sleep outside. Man, I estimated over 500,000 people outside are sleeping on the streets every night and have been for the last few years. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, bro. It's not like that. This situation people got to understand. There's one and main thing that folks don't seem to see but have to understand. Life ain't this big fantabulous thing that folk keep wanting it to be. It's only for those people that can afford it. It's only for them people that can afford that shit. You know what I'm saying? And when people like you and me jump on that shit, we talk about shit that's going on around us. This is real life. This is real life shit going on around us. And you know, there's a bunch of motherfuckers that'll be more interested in talking about the next rapper or millionaire that's motherfucking bitching about his problem, which I think most of them don't really feel like. I feel like none of the people that are making that kind of money should have problems. Like, where do you have a problem with what? It's like you have a problem with what? Spending the money? Because honestly and truthfully, until I see myself there, I don't see that. I don't understand that. I don't understand their life. I don't understand why they stress. Because it's a lot of right. That's for damn sure. There you go. No, and that's a fact because at the end of the day, we can still sleep with a good heart, feeling like we done our best at life. Because regardless of where we are, like we, it's not even a problem. Because I checked a post out that I seen earlier. I shared it on my other page, Mr. J Guns official, and actually was checking in to the shit that Jay-Z said on a clip in a reel that I was checking out, where he said success isn't measured in, you know, your finances or what they, you know, it's how you feel about where you come, and people notice something that you've done. You know what I'm saying? Taking notice to something that you've done that you feel that you don't feel like you've done anything for. Like you don't feel like you've done effort. You know, you put much of an effort in when you make a song that came out to be like a viral hit or something. It doesn't really feel like that. It doesn't feel like work because it's not work to somebody who loves that work. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who really thinks about music and creating lyrics and content all the time, that's something that's a fucking fan favorite. That's like what? That's my favorite pastime. I sit here and rap and rhyme, and I half the time don't even be realizing I'm rhyming when I'm rapping and rhyming. The shit go crazy sometimes. Even in talk, even in the conversation, it flows like that song. So, right, right. Facts. That's all right. That's how it is, bro. Because one thing I've realized from just being an artist in the music business nowadays, from my perspective of it, bro, you grind hard with a lot of these artists week in and week out, day in and day out. Some of these dudes, you hear about them, you see they tracks. If you in the same cycle with these people, I can guarantee you'll hear them if you ain't done a song with them already. And then you wonder why they have connections out here in the celebrity world like they do. It's because these same networking ways that artists were formulating they clicks in the industry are the same way that underground artists do. It's the same method. It's just on a bigger scale. You're seeing, oh, Puffy went to go meet with this dude over here in Cali. They were hanging out. You see photos, Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, it's nothing out of the ordinary of work. You know what I mean? Because we're artists. We're always trying to mingle and create the next new thing. It's the mind of a creator. Like shit. I was just literally yesterday. I got in a tangent yesterday over the weekend. I was just like mad because BandLab's still been giving me the bullshit when it comes to recording. So I've been kind of fighting with how to record. And I progressed through. I beat up a couple of songs over the weekend. I knocked out a couple of tracks that fucking I was working on and shit. But I really just feel like I'm to the point now where I think it's become programmed in me to be like this. Like I love music that much that this is the painful part of music that I'll take. You know what I mean? If it means BandLab being a bitch ass nigga and I have to keep exiting the studio to re-go into the studio and start over from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Like saving every project every 10 minutes, I fuck up a song or a verse. It is what it is. But yeah, it just is what it is at this point, right? So it's like fuck it. I've made I have shit happen all the time, but I go through so much as it is. I think that's what it is. I go through so much as it is. It's like fuck it. Joe, what's happening with you, big dog? Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Like, cause I mean, I think about what it was for me before BandLab. It was only listening to instrumentals and rapping over them shits with your fans, with your peoples. Hell nah. Yeah. Right. You got such a pathway into this industry. It's no wonder why the industry now is so saturated. You see what I'm saying? Because of these outlets, these new outlets. And I mean, just to go to the studio, yeah, bruh. Putting in work just to do the studio time, just to get that studio money up for like 3 or 4 tracks a week. Yo, I mean, some straight up professionally mixed and mastered. They mixing it right there the same day. You know what I'm saying? Like you spending a whole hour to 4 hours at a time. Word. Shit is ridiculous, yo. But like, I just really feel like the essence of what we had as, yo, this is really meaning something to us. You know what I'm saying? Because we were willing to go through all of that, just got like kind of diminished a little. Because now that you look at the fact that you all you got to really do is have a nice sturdy situation, bro. I could sit right here in my room in this couch in this chair and record a whole song. Like, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's not seeing how simple that becomes when you really went from right. Mm. Wow. Wow. See? Right. That's what I'm saying, bruh. The technology of our time now has definitely evolved from what it once was back in the 90s, even. You know what I mean? So, what's happening, Mr. Brock? Peace and love to you, brother, for tapping in with us today, man. We've been having us a nice little conversation about what's motivating each other, whereas we just ranting on about some random stuff in the music. Um, yeah, man, what's been up with you, bro? Sound like you still getting. Oh, that's weird. Uh oh. I was gonna say, I can hear all of y'all crispy clear. So I don't know. Maybe it was just me for a second. I stepped into a area or something. all, all love. Yeah, man. It's all love. Just letting people know, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of conversation, a little bit of conversation of things that taking place, a little structuring and that's taking place over the week, from last week to this week and shit. So just had a couple of things moving. So for the most part, yeah, man, like I was saying earlier, just like trying to get that motherfucking groove back, from, you know what I mean, that passion that I had back in the days, and convert it to what we now utilize as our outletting source. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't lie, yo, bro. The individuality of being on a stage, or being in a booth and spitting in front of that mic with that fucking spit filter and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that spit guard filter and all that shit in front of that motherfucker, just headphones on and ready to do your thing and shit. It's still nothing like it. I guess I'ma still keep it real with you. There's an energy. There's a kind of energy there. Yeah, yeah. It's to that point now. Facts. Don't even give a fuck. Like, yeah, I was just thinking about that. Yeah, it's to the point now where it's like it's conversion, the convenience now. It's just the convenience of it all. And I'm pretty sure a lot of these, a lot of these big major stream. Okay. Right. Inspiration. You finished it. But yeah, bro. But I mean, it's the fact that this is actually something that has gone from, man, you really had to show your ass and be ready when you went to the studio, to, man, this motherfuckers that can literally sit and be half sleep and rapping in the studio. It, in a song. Like, it's crazy. But it's so much when you think about that, though. It's just, I just don't know. I just don't know. The convenience of it all, has it gotten to be a point where we have, it has gentrified us, or has it changed us into this person of a creature of habit, so to the point that, you know what I mean, now anybody, you know what I mean, can approach the microphone and speak. But I digress on that. So, like, honestly, I feel like, there's plenty of like good dope artists. They just didn't have this kind of source outlet like me and you. So, like, I feel like the way that this was brought to us, it wasn't like it was bad timing. I just wish it was a little bit earlier. You know, maybe like a good 10 years earlier. You know what I'm saying? Two mics at once. I've never done it. I've mm, I know what you mean. Trying to keep from motherfucking losing that same pitch. Uh-huh. Uh, it's like it's mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 We uh-huh. Okay. Right. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Absolutely. That feedback. Yeah, that feedback. I'm wondering where that's coming from. I'm trying to think of where that could be coming from though, because now that I think about it, I really I didn't really take my time into the tech side of like how to set up the recording studio and stuff. I just was like, okay, the plug in go here, the plug in go there. Okay, cool. Yep. It's right. Read the book. I would say whatever book came with that motherfucker, I would take the time actually while you can to read it and see what it can tell you as far as like what it offers. Cause I know with a mixer, you got a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? True. That's true. You could actually Google the fucking name of the name of the product or the mixer that you're looking at, and they'll probably pull up a bunch of YouTube videos on how to use it. Right. I get that part. That makes sense too. Cause I mean better to hear it from somebody that you can reputably understand where they coming from and and they explain it clear enough for you, you know? Right. Scientology shit. Fucking PhD in Scientology and MSD. uh well shit. Just me personally, man. I literally just got finished getting everything together for the album coming out next month. So I mean, I'm on the move with that. I got Sunset in the Summer on the way, June 19th. We looking for it. I hope y'all guys check in with it because we're gonna do the pre-sales in a few. We're gonna have y'all set up with some iTunes Apple pre-sales coming up on the 12th. So oh, 12.99. Y'all get it right now. Y'all can copy it for pre-sale at Apple June 12th. Yeah. For sure. You could pre-save it on Spotify right now because it's already set up. I just gotta go and I gotta go back in the DistroKid and do some editorial on the plot on that one project. I might have to swap out a song. What's that? Yeah, I get that. Oh, I get that minus the percentages from the different stores or whatever they come from. Cause if you buying off iTunes, they take about 30 cents from you. That's cool. So I ain't, like I said, it ain't no biggie. I was gonna say, didn't you just say you have something coming too, Toph? Toph, yours is dropping Friday. I got 15 on my album right now. It's dropping. Uh Nah, but we got something behind the scenes we working on for sure. We got something for sure we working on behind the scenes. It's just me sending it to him right now because I'm kind of like formulating how I want the shit to go. Okay. Yeah. Is that to okay. Yeah, I dig it. Hmm. I feel you. Yeah, man. Give them something to vibe to. Yeah. It's always about giving the lady something to vibe to, man. That's what music really inspires really the most. For real. Okay. Yeah. Right. Right. Respect. Yeah, man. Appreciate you for tagging that in there too. For real. Yeah, man, for real. Hey, this will definitely be posted so you can, what I'm saying, catch the recap for anybody that's tuned in and catching the show though. For all of my folks on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch that don't hear what we are talking about over here on IG, we will repost this for you guys. So y'all just stay tuned. We got you. We got you. Y'all know what it is. Peasy's on fucking fire this week, man. We got a lot of shit to start the week off, man. A lot of things to get you motivated. So Motivation Monday is here for you. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh, okay. Send me the send me the Discord link. I'll definitely tap in. Whoa. Okay. Toasted or roasted. Oh, I could fuck with that. Oh, you know, we do the ciphers every Saturday and Fridays. Fridays got free, you know, we got the Saturday night ciphers all the time. That's all the time, every Saturday night. So you know how we do that. Yeah, Saturday night cipher is on every Saturday night, 7 o'clock. So it's seven to 7:30 if nobody's in the live. Nobody's in the live by 7:30, I'm out. That's why it's usually a short show because nobody stays in longer than the 7:30 mark. You dig me? So it's like 4 p.m. on the West Coast. So 7 on the East over here, be 4 p.m. over there. Yeah, man. That shit'll be dope, man. I definitely feel like I can come. I'll come through for it. You just let me know where to go. For sure, for sure. Cause that's something I tap into for sure. Shout out to Mandy X for, giving us all that united out front outlook, you know what I mean, with her Discord server, man. She was definitely holding us down with Replay Live. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hey man. Yo, appreciate it, brother, man, for stopping in, bro. I holler at you later, Mr. Brock. All right, brother. Yeah, man. Like that's a devastation move right there. That was just a move meant to fucking cause devastation. Fuck it. Like, yo, nobody's safe anymore. Nobody's safe. Thank you. Right. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Like that's a thing, bro. That's a definite thing, bro. I feel like that's gonna make some motherfucking shit move for real. Cause all it takes is having the right people in there and y'all making it spin like it's supposed to, right? You know what I mean? Getting them right people in there to get that thing moving the right way. Cause I don't see why I don't well, I mean, I can see why Mandy gave it up. She probably had a lot of things going on in her career, made a change. You know what I'm saying? So it was for the betterment for whatever reason she decided to give it up for. But it's something we need more things like that available. You know what I'm saying? I kind of tried to build a section similar to that with my Discord server, but my Discord server is more like whatever people want to talk about off the show on, in there. Conversations you might hear that you don't hear on the live stream. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Right. And that's just what it is. Yeah, man. Like I said, bro, I appreciate you for tapping in with me today and letting everybody know about your release coming up this week. Yeah, Friday on the lookout. So y'all better definitely do that. Hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. Yeah, well, like I said, we got June 1st will be the announcement day. So you guys are gonna hear about the who's the winner on June 1st. Hmm. I'm actually what I think I'm gonna end up doing is I'm probably gonna drop like a single with the top the top like two singles, the top two that I think were dope. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there, it's gonna be where it's at. Cause like what I'm gonna do from there is I want to see this. I'll put them out at the same time, release them both at the same time, and we want to see. That's what I'm saying. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking like add them both together, right? Because that might actually be fire. Yo, I just really thought, yo, that's a hell of an idea. And I mean, like, what could go wrong with that? Because like I have like both tracks that I really think would do like justice to this submission. I can't say I would pick, and it's crazy because I want to pick one, but it's hard to pick one when there's like at least two that are really good, like good that are really good. It's like it really does. It makes it really hard. So it's like for me, I'm just like I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but I do want to make sure that I'm being fair when it comes to like who gets the who gets the top spot because the it's gonna go to mine. The way I'm gonna line up the song is I'm gonna line it up with each artist like from the order that I felt like was first to second. You see what I'm saying? So it'd be like the top song is the first song you're gonna hear. My top verse is gonna be the song that you're gonna hear first. But the one that you're gonna hear second is also a pick that I thought was undeniable as well. So you know what I mean? Looking at both of these as both projects, it's just it was your it's up to the people now. I leave it to the people, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. Yes, you can go to Band Lab. Actually, go to the band and Band Lab, the Peasy Show theme song challenge band, and all the submissions are posted in the band. So you can check them all. You can check all the ones that are posted in the band so far. So the ones that you don't see any extra verses on or nothing, that's because nobody's picked them. They're just blanks. But the ones that have submissions, you'll know which ones they are because they're actually posted on there too. All right. So I made sure to do that so that they're all in the same space. That way everybody can see that, you know, anybody that submits is gonna show theirs is gonna show up. I'm gonna make sure that when they do submit, if I see it, I'm gonna make the modification to show, oh, this is your track. You know what I mean? So that it doesn't get too confusing. Cause I had a shout out to my dog Saint Exalt, man. He came through Saint Exalt came in one time. He wanted to drop some stuff. He actually did a relay jump off, and mind you, we're a little bit over my hour, but it's cool. I like to do shit like this. We talking and shit. So, but we was talking about the fact that some of the submissions that came in were like cover overs, right? So the fact that artist came in saying that she was willing to support the project, you know, that we're doing with the Peasy Show theme song and everything. But her support went so far as to say, I don't want to submit my version rather than just amplifying the version that you created with this particular person, right? And in that session, I realized that this particular person also had Exalt add a little snippet of a verse into it, because it was kind of weird how that combination came together when I realized that they were both on that track together. So I was like, whoa, you know. And then listening to the project, once you'll hear it, shout out Classic Flata and your boy Saint Exalt for doing that compilation of supported track, man. It was just a old pretty much cover over of a version posted by my dog DIP, his version of the Peasy Show challenge, and they cast it over melodic tone with her, you know, thing, and then he came in kind of in a gap space in between, and you know, when the beat was breaking, he kind of jumped in and, you know, came with a little bit of something, and with that little piece of music that was there. And I mean, it was nice the way they came to collectively bring it together. I'll let you hear it, as a matter of fact, since this is where we are with that process. I'll let you. Yeah, because I mean, it's worth it too. It's definitely worth the listen in too. It's definitely, it's a different thing, bro. Appreciate you, Toph, man, for tapping in with us, bro, man. Like I said, bro, this is what we do here every week. Y'all tune in with us tomorrow. We got to get a topic to talk about for Tuesday. You know, anything you got, hit me up, and I'll put a pin in it. You dig me? Oh, listen, we can go in. We could definitely go in. And that sounds like one. For real. For real. All right, man. Peace and love to you, brother. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for Talk About It Tuesday. It's your boy Peasy. We out of here. Bye. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh man, y'all gonna be duly surprised about this interview that we just tuned in with. It was 3 of us. We were all joined in with some really dope shit. So I appreciate y'all for sitting in and listening.